Welcome back everybody, this is Cromwell here again. I know I'm kind of city jumping, but I was told by a friend of mine that if you focus on one resource for your entire economy, then you are more likely to build like a I don't know, a monopoly, I guess, of money, and you can just export all you need. So this map is a fertile map, and it's just farmland. So what I'm planning to do is start to build my city in this region, and then just focus on a huge amount of farmland, like take up every bit of available farmland that I can. And hopefully it's not a bad plan, but I guess we'll see what happens here. Now, I'm just going to try and start building some housing off this way, and see if I can't start to monopolize that food industry that we've seen. But of course, now we have to put the city hall in. One thing I don't think I've ever mentioned is that I recently learned that city halls provide a bonus to the quality of life. So if you build like a town center, which I'm going to do here, you can take advantage of the fact that the city hall is right alongside it. And this is helpful because sometimes like people are dissatisfied with the quality of life around them, as well as some businesses benefit from it. So that's something we want to take into consideration. And I'm going to put my utility services on the other side, because that's not something people want to live near. They don't want to live near a power plant and such. But now we need to get some housing in here. Just do a square zone. Need some skilled workers up in here. So this kind of looks odd because the roads are a bit unaligned, and it definitely does look a bit weird, but we're gonna have to make do with what we have for now. Kind of an odd shape, so maybe I have to free zone in this region here. Unfortunately, it looks like what I have to do. Alright, so that should be good. Real quick, I'm going to put some shops in here so people don't get angry. Bam, bam, bam. Alright, so now, industry, food is what we want to focus on. Agricultural, okay, cool, so we're right in the agricultural region. I'm going to go ahead and put this up along here. We want our zoning size to be as big as it can be, because we're going to take advantage of every bit of this farmland. So there's one. Now this is probably going to be a little bit boring for some of you guys, just watching me build farmland, but if I take advantage of all of this and a little bit too big, I can export this and make tons of money. My friend told me that he was making like $150,000 a turn, and he had $70 million that he had no idea what to do with after a while. So it's pretty cool. Like, I think it'll be pretty fun to try and see what we can do. Oh, it's kind of unaligned. Alright, so that should be enough for now. I need to go ahead and connect up these roads. Where's the 60 car a minute road? There it is. Alright, so now these are already filled up just about. All it needs is unskilled workers. So, let's bring in some more unskilled, just in case. I hate this, because I free zoned. I can't quite line up the streets. Oh well, that's just what I'll have to deal with in that region. Got to continue the road out a little bit more, and now that we're kind of getting pretty far, I'm gonna go ahead and connect this section, these sections here. That way there's more ways for traffic to get funneled through the city. Let's see how our resources are doing. We have a decent amount of food industry right now. We definitely need to hang on to it for a minute. I'm not going to start exporting it until it gets to be in the orange, and that's when we'll start to make some money. So unfortunately right now we're actually losing money, but that shouldn't be a problem because we're going to make so much food that that's what we got to do. Benefits from fertilizers and silos. And this one, farm products. Market garden, cereal farming, fruit, vegetable, livestock. I don't think it really matters. I don't think there's any sort of like penalty or whatever if you do a bunch of one and none of the other, because technically it's all the same thing in the game. But I guess you can change it up to kind of make the colors a little bit different, so it makes it a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. So that's what I'm gonna do here. Oh wait, kind of running into the road a little bit. But I guess my intent is to make the farmland, not to make my city look very good. Let's see, what am I doing here? Oops. Cool. So now we have quite a bit of farmland. I guess I'll put some other industry in. Maybe. Yeah, it looks like we can go ahead and export some of our food. So I guess I'll just do it to Omnicorp. See how that affects our cash flow. Oh wow, see that just shot up. $10,000 a turn, and I don't even have 1,000 people in my city yet. So we definitely need to put in some more housing. Square zones. It's a horrible intersection. I really want to avoid that. Not enough room for this road. So they want to make it difficult for me, Now, since it looks like we're going to be expanding a whole heck of a lot, I'm going to go ahead and just pull these roads out pretty far. I guess I'll... Nope. There we go. I'll go ahead and connect them up. Need some more skilled workers in here because we got to keep a balance. I guess we don't necessarily have to, but it would be advisable to do so. Such a bad intersection. Whatever. That's pretty much the best we can do for now. So how are these looking? Are these all filled up with people? Why are these struggling? Oh, I guess they're not actually struggling. Most of them are profitability in the 100%. So that's pretty good. Now, $10,000 a turn I feel like is really good. So I'm going to go ahead and make some more farmland. And this one is medium requirement for unskilled workers, so hopefully that'll bring in some more people, some more money, some more exports, all that kind of good stuff. Making my fields too big. I guess they all have to kind of be odd shaped in order to fulfill the space requirements. Can't be too small and they can't be too big. Internal production, internal consumption. So it looks like it, how's my food industry? So I can export one more to make us balance back at 0. So it looks like one token of export for the food gives us about plus 3,000 dollars or whatever this currency is, and saying unemployment, which I guess makes sense because I didn't build up any industry for the skilled workers. So I'm gonna go ahead and create some jobs over here. How's my traffic looking? That's something that's probably gonna become a problem here in the near future. Yeah, that's no good. I'll go ahead and connect up these roads. How do I want to do this? Connect up this region. I wonder if that alleviated some of the traffic problems. A little bit. Looks like there's only a few of the roads, and I can do nothing about these farm roads except make them one way, which I don't really want to do because it's not that big of a deal. The trucks probably aren't helping the traffic congestion, and I made some more problem over here, so I guess I'll just connect up this part too. So for now, we barely have 1,500 population, and we're already pulling in $15,000 a turn, which I think is pretty good considering. So for now, that's about all we're gonna cover. But I'm probably gonna play a bit more, get the boring stuff out of the way, and then we can start to build an empire. So if you guys like this, please comment and subscribe. And if not, that's alrighty. But we'll see you soon.